before you skip to the end. Read this first. Most men get this completely wrong. They think attraction is about looks, money, or saying the right lines. But here is the truth that nobody talks about. A woman cannot fully open up to you, emotionally or physically, until she feels safe with you. And by the end of this, you are going to understand exactly how to create that feeling. Stay with me, because the section at the end is the one that changes everything. Safety is the foundation of desire. Here is something most men never learn. A woman's body and mind are wired to respond to safety. Before she can be fully present with you, fully open, fully passionate, she needs to feel that she is not in danger, not physically, and not emotionally either. When a woman does not feel safe, her nervous system stays on guard. She becomes closed off, distant, and disconnected. You might mistake that for lack of interest. But often, it is just her nervous system doing its job, protecting her. The moment you understand this, your entire approach to women changes. You stop trying to impress her and start learning how to make her feel at ease. You stop performing and start connecting. That shift, from impressing to connecting, is where real attraction begins. Emotional consistency is more attractive than you think. One of the fastest ways to make a woman feel unsafe is unpredictability. Hot and cold behavior, sudden mood swings, blowing up over small things, these behaviors keep her nervous system in a constant state of alertness. She can never relax. She can never fully trust you. And without trust, there is no real desire. Emotional consistency does not mean you have to be boring or flat. It means she knows what she is getting when she is with you. She knows you will not explode if she says the wrong thing. She knows your mood is not her responsibility to manage. That kind of steadiness is deeply attractive to women, even if they struggle to put it into words. Be the man whose presence calms her down, not the one who stresses her out. Listen like you actually care, because you should. Most men listen to respond. They are already preparing their next sentence while the woman is still talking. She feels that. She knows when she has your attention and when she does not. And nothing shuts a woman down faster than feeling unheard. Listening, real listening, is one of the most powerful things you can do for her. Put the phone down, make eye contact, ask a follow-up question, reflect back what she said. When a woman feels truly heard, something shifts inside her. She relaxes. She opens up. She starts to feel a closeness with you that most men never create, simply because they never learned to be still enough to really listen. Make her feel like she is the most important person in the room when she is talking to you. Touch her with intention, not desperation. There is a difference between touch that feels good and touch that feels desperate. Women can tell the difference immediately. Touch that comes from a place of neediness or urgency feels uncomfortable. It puts her on guard, but touch that comes from a place of warmth, confidence, and genuine care feels incredible. Start with non-sexual touch, a hand on the small of her back. A gentle touch on her arm when you are laughing together. A slow, lingering hug. These small moments of physical connection build intimacy without pressure. They tell her body that you are someone who knows how to be present, patient, and gentle. When a man can be both physically confident and emotionally sensitive, that combination is deeply magnetic. It signals strength without aggression, and that is exactly what safety feels like in a body. Create space for her without losing yourself. Women are drawn to men who have their own identity. A man who completely wraps his life around a woman may think he is being devoted, but often he is doing the opposite of what he intends. He becomes less attractive over time because he has stopped being a full person. He has made her his whole world, which is a weight no woman should carry. Keeping your own passions, your friendships, your goals, this is not selfishness. It is actually one of the most attractive things you can do. It shows her that you chose to be with her, not that you need her to survive. That distinction matters deeply. A man who is complete on his own creates a relationship where both people choose each other freely. That freedom is intoxicating. She will think about you more when you are apart, and want you more when you are together. Words that build her up, not tear her down. The way you speak to a woman shapes the way she feels around you. Criticism, sarcasm, dismissiveness, even when said as a joke, slowly erodes her sense of safety. She starts to wonder if she can be herself around you. She starts editing herself. And when a woman is constantly editing herself, she cannot be fully present, fully vulnerable, or fully turned on. Instead, speak words that affirm her. Notice the small things she does and name them out loud. Tell her she looks beautiful when you mean it. Tell her she handled something brilliantly when you notice. Compliments that are specific and sincere land 10 times harder than generic flattery. She does not need you to put her on a pedestal. She needs you to see her clearly and appreciate what you see. That kind of attention makes her feel valued, visible, and safe. Protect her energy, not just her body. When most people think about making a woman feel safe, they think about physical protection. But emotional protection is just as important. Does she feel like she can share her feelings without being judged? Does she feel like her vulnerabilities are safe in your hands? Does she trust that what she tells you stays between the two of you? Being a man who protects her emotional world means never mocking her fears, never weaponizing her past against her, never sharing her private thoughts with others for laughs. It means holding her stories with care. When she senses that you handle her inner world with that kind of respect, something deep inside her unlocks. She realizes she has found something rare, a man she can actually be real with. That realization is the beginning of a connection that goes far beyond the surface. Presence is the most underrated turn-on. We live in a distracted world. Most people are somewhere else even when they are physically in the room, scrolling, thinking, planning, worrying. A man who can be fully present is increasingly rare and increasingly attractive. When you are with her, be with her, not with your phone, not with your thoughts about work, not mentally rehearsing what to say next. Let your attention land on her fully and completely. Notice how she laughs. Notice what makes her eyes light up. Be curious about her. Real presence is not just about paying attention. It is about making her feel like she is enough to hold your focus. In a world of constant distraction, that kind of attention is a gift, and she will feel it in ways she might not even be able to explain. The secret most men miss, and why it changes everything. Here it is, the thing this entire conversation has been building toward. Safety and desire are not opposites. They are partners. The deepest attraction a woman can feel is not the kind that comes from mystery or game playing. It is the kind that comes from being fully known and fully accepted. When she feels safe enough to be her whole self with you, unfiltered, unedited, unapologetic, that is when real passion is born. The men who understand this stop chasing attraction and start building it. They invest in their emotional intelligence. They learn to regulate their own emotions. They create environments where women naturally open up, naturally lean in, naturally desire them. This is not manipulation. This is mastery of self. And when you master yourself, your patience, your presence, your consistency, your warmth, you become the kind of man women do not just want to be with. They want to stay. If this spoke to something in you, do not let the moment pass. Subscribe to this YouTube channel right now. Every week, content goes up that helps men build stronger connections, deeper confidence, and more meaningful relationships. The kind of content that actually changes how you show up, not just for women but for your own life. Hit the subscribe button, share this with someone who needs it. And come back for more, because what was covered here is just the beginning. The man you want to become is closer than you think. And it starts with what you just learned today. Subscribe now. More is coming, and you do not want to miss it.